thank you very much, our dear participants. Thank you really for staying that early and for being really that committed during all the sessions. Actually, we are getting prepared for the closing. We are waiting for the other session to close to start the closing session. And until we close the other session, I will seize the opportunity of having some time and ask you, what is your feedback about the conference? Positive points, negative points, some points to be enhanced in the coming editions, for example. Something that you have loved and that you would love to see in other conferences. So let's take the advantage of this time and discuss together. Please.
Thank you so much. I think my highlight for these 3 days is that thank you for organizing this conference in the manner that you have organized. But in future, I would love to see the number one, the user-friendly venue in terms of the temperature.
Yes.
It was terrible. It was terrible. When I came here, I was on my road to recovery from the flu from South Africa. But when I get here, I realize that I'm taking 10 steps back. So in future, maybe if you can be considerate on that one.
Actually, this is very unique to Bibliotheca Alexandrina. I believe you won't find this in any other venue. we are suffering of this.
Only if I wasn't presenting today, I wasn't gonna come. Yeah.
Our offices are more cold. Actually, during summer, we wear clothes like we are in winter.
For some other institutions, this is heaven, by the way. We cannot get this kind of AC in our offices.
Different perspectives, actually.
Yes.
Actually, however, I'm laughing, but I understand how much this is difficult with long sessions and with central EC. So we cannot, when we try to make it more warm, other halls are complaining, and it should be the same temperature for all the buildings. So, but however, I can take note of this. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
مساء الخير. أولاً عندي طاقة شكر رهيبة لحضرتك والمساعدين والمنظمات منظمات المؤتمر. أنا عندي فخر وعندي إحساس بالامتنان إن القائمات على عمل التنظيم سيدات. فشابو. صراحة تنظيم وسيمترية وعندنا قابلية إن هم يسمعوا.
Doctor, let me translate because I see that many of our attendees don't have their interpretation devices. So actually, Dr. Shaima, she's saying that she's very thankful and grateful for all the organizers of this edition, and she's so proud that the majority of the organizers are females. So this is making her very proud, and she's very happy
and feminism is leading the way.
No offense. No offense. No. Actually, it's a fact.
حضرتك عملتي مجهود جبار والتيم عمل مجهود جبار البنات المنظمات.
يمكن أنا في الصورة maybe I'm the one that you have seen a lot because I'm here at the podium, I respond to the emails, I'm at WhatsApp, but the fact is that there is a very large and very big team behind this success.
Yes.
Actually, we are like a puzzle. Each one of us is doing a job. Without this role, something will be wrong. So everybody is doing something very important, is doing a certain role, even if they are not very seen. but they are here. The designs, for example, these beautiful colors
The
done by...
husband,
Yes.
the gentleman that they are supporting.
ده أكيد.
The,
انا على فكره انا كنت لسه هشكر الكواليس
he's jealous, huh?
انا علشان برضو الحق يقال انا فعلا عايزه
Men will
اشكر
start to be jealous, huh?
بالظبط. انا عايزه اشكر التيم اللي ورا الكواليس دي كلها، وان الفريق المهندسين والتكنيكس والعمال فعلا فعلا طلعتونا بشكل مشرف. انا فخوره ان انا فعلا انتمي لمؤتمر يقام على ارض بلدي، على بيعبر عن بلدي. انا اخدت فيدباك من الضيوف الاعزاء ان هم مبهورين فعلا، وان هم فعلا حضرتك زي ما قلتي الاكسبكتيشن بتاعتهم راحت في ناحيه تانية، وهم بقوا شايفين الموضوع صعب عليهم مش كتحدي يا جماعه. بس انا فعلا فخوره جدا ان في حاجه زي كده على بلدي، في ارض بلدي، اللي عاملها سيدات
بنات بلدي.
بنات بلدي
نروح أنا.
بس ما كانش ده هيتم غير بدعم مباشر من رجاله بلدنا، المهندسين والتكنيكس والناس الافاضل اللي طلعونا فعلا بشكل مشرف. بجد بجد انا ممتنه ليكوا جدا، واتمنى فعلا ان انا اشوف ده واحسن، وامشي واقول انا اسكندرانيه مصريه. ده حصل فعلا هنا عندنا بالمستوى ده وبالمستوى العالمي ده. ثانك يو يا جماعه.
Thank you very much. Actually, this is very impressive. I'm really very happy to have such a feedback. I will translate the next part that Dr. Shaimaa said, that she feels so proud that this happened in Egypt, in her city, that she's Egyptian, Alexandrian, and this happened in Alexandria, that we had this such an international conference in Bibliotheca Alexandrina. So thank you very much for this feedback, and we are really happy and we are really proud that we made it. We made it with the help of the standing committee at South Africa and other African countries, with the help of the scientific committee from Egypt and from African countries. We made it with the help of our colleagues, from whether the international communication section team, whether the event team, the marketing team, and all our colleagues from the audiovisual, from the technician, the
Social
engineers.
media team as well. Social media team.
So yes,
is
marketing
doing a
and
very
social
good
media,
job,
all of this.
actually.
Yes, everyone was really believing in the idea, and this is why we did it with this passion. Ms. Jennifer.
Okay, I'm much impressed about the program. It's very impactful.
Wow.
And I was doing some of the things that we discussed here, but I didn't know I was doing the right thing. And I've gained more knowledge. I pray I go and impact my people. Negative. Please, another program, look into the food. Make the food variety of foods, because
Food, okay.
The culture,
Okay.
Some of us couldn't eat the past 3 days.
Okay.
So please look into that. But I'm much impressed. It's very
time will be Tamaya and
interesting and
Actually, this kind of feedback that you have learned, that there was lots of knowledge that you have gained, it makes us feel that we have really succeeded in this conference. And here I should mention the efforts of the scientific committee that have evaluated the abstracts. The abstracts that were accepted was with very high quality, was selected really in a very professional way. So here I should mention their efforts regarding this. For this point of the food, I take note of this. Actually, we've added a part in the form, in the registration form, if there are any special requirements. So lots of participants, for example, mentioned that they have allergy with fish and with seafood. So we avoided to have such. However, we are in Alexandria. When we are in Alexandria near the Mediterranean, but to respect this. However, as we didn't receive special restrictions, we made it the way we are used to do. However, also I take note of this, and we'll try to enhance this part for the coming weather editions. The coming edition will be in Ghana, so it's more it will be more African. Here it's more Oriental. So, however, when we'll do other things international in Bibliotheca Alexandrina, I will take note of this. Thank you very much.
please again, most of our colleagues in Ghana couldn't come because of delaying visa issue. So next time, if you are going to do it outside Ghana, try as much as possible to be involved in our visa processes, because I quite remember you requested for my passport. So I thought when you have made arrangements over there, but when I went there, nothing was done. The stress that we go through, most of our people couldn't, some of our people, 2 of our colleagues couldn't make it here.
Yes.
So please, next time, you try as much as possible to engage the embassy to help us fast-track our...
I will investigate about this, because I really don't have a clear explanation, but I will investigate about this. And we'll try to find out if there are more assistance that we can provide for further in other conferences.
Shukran.
Thank you very much. Okay, Dr. Brenda. Rania, we are just having some talks, some feedback about the conference until the other session closes. Okay? So once they are ready, we will start the closing session. Okay, Dr. Brenda, the floor is yours. Actually, we need the mic, please.
It's here. Thank you so much, Miss Maha and your team.
Thank you very much.
I happen to know Miss Mawa and Miss Maha. So the rest of you, please, I'm sorry if I can't mention your names.
Thank you very much.
Actually, your team has done so well, like my sister said, in organizing this conference. I'm very much impressed with all the activities, the registration, the venue, the provision of headsets for language translation. You have done so perfectly well, since it is the first time in Egypt, and this is an international conference. Organizing international conferences is not easy.
Yes.
Similar things have happened in my country, and we have seen a lot of loopholes. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And I will also say that your people are so friendly, very, very friendly. Even the taxi drivers are so friendly. You walk along the road, and somebody will see you and want to take pictures with you. And in my country, it's like when we see the white people, then we are so happy. We want to just have a picture with a white color. I've seen the same here, from a white to a black, and I'm surprised. Hey, even when was that? This morning, we were coming, and some 3 girls, they saw us and they want to take pictures with us. Such a wonderful country. Please keep it up. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Dina, for this very inspiring, positive feedback. As you've mentioned, the translation, let's applaud the interpreters, please, because they have done a great job. They have done really a great job. Actually, we are really happy to have this gathering of colleagues from African countries. We learn from each other's. We are happy to have you here. So it's not about black and white. It's about that we are sharing the same interests, that we are happy to be together, we are learning from each other, and at the end of the day, we are all part of the same continent. And this removes this kind of differences. It makes us all like sisters and brothers in the humanity. Thank you very much. Dr. Brenda.
Thanks. Thank you so much. And to you, Ma, and your team, it was fantastic. Absolutely well done.
Thank you very much.
As you know, that it will not always be in Egypt, because we do give others a chance to come up with a bid as well. But we really enjoyed it. And for us, I think we are all slightly jealous of your beautiful library, because I don't think we can ever make that mark, but it was fantastic. In terms of the topic, Information Literacy Revolution, get ready. I think if we look at the wonderful presentations that were offered by so many people, it was such a good topic. I am so very happy to see the progress that the Library Information Services profession made with sticking and getting solutions to the new problems. And we definitely learned a lot from each other. And I would really just, from the bottom of my heart, say thank you to you and the team, but also great thank you to the marvelous presentations that we've seen. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Brenda. Actually, Dr. Brenda is the co-chair of the standing committee, and she was with us from the very, very first beginning. So she witnessed all what we have done and all the journey. She was part of it. So actually, she's here among us, and she's giving us such a feedback. So this is really, really great. For the point that you have mentioned, the topics and the presentations, we have just received the feedback from Ms. Dina Youssef, the head of library sector, and she said that it's rare to attend the conference and really learn from the content and learn from the presentations and find all the presentations are very impressive. Even the parallel sessions, there is a confusion whether to attend here or to attend here, because really so this was her feedback, and this also made us very happy. I think I should mention that personally, as Maha, I'm working under the supervision of Ms. Rania Sharoui, so she is the one who should. Rania is a supervisor and the director who give lots of freedom for her team, and this makes us very creative and we want to do more and more and more, because she gives us this space. So and like you see, she's behind the scene. She's always pushing us to be in front of the public, and this is why she's the one that I should really thank for all of this. Dr. Cecile. No, please, as you wish. It's really long. I took a seat. I couldn't stay here.
I'm going to try to speak in English because translation is closed now. I thank you a lot.
Thank you very much.
It was very impressive, instructive, and everything for me was well done.
Thank you very much.
Because I imagine all the work you did before and all the work you continue doing for us. It is an impactful work. And I'm not surprised. Where women are engaged, it is always a success.
No offense.
Yeah.
Shall I leave now? Should I leave?
And I
These
know.
are facts. What?
Yes. No. We need to say it. We need to say it.
Yes.
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 Where women are engaged, it is a success.
Yes.
And it is impactful. It is to tell to other countries to work far. Because ICIR is coming now in Africa. It is the second session. We will have other sessions. And you need to share your experience with other countries. The next country will be Ghana. And you need to learn to teach them how you did well and go ahead. It is my first time to participate to ICIR. I think it will not be my last time.
Wow.
Yes, I think to continue, and I think that we need networking in Africa toward ICIL linked to artificial intelligence. Thanks a lot for all. The hospitality was very nice, and I'm very, very happy to keep in touch with all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Cecile. Actually, we are really happy. We have been working virtually for years together in AfLIA through webinars. So I'm really grateful that I have this opportunity to meet you in person and to have you among us and to have this feedback, this positive feedback. And yes, we will transmit all what we have learned to our colleagues in Ghana for their upcoming edition. I believe that they will do the best, that they will have a very successful conference, and sharing experiences always make it more successful each time than the other one. So thank you very much.
Maha,
Yes.
1 minute. I want to applaud the soldiers behind this organization. Come. Amira, Marwa Aneni. Amira, I want to applaud them. Silwan, on the stage, please. On the stage. The team of Maha. And, but Silwan is the head of Francophone Network Unit.
And as Marwa and Silwan are here, they are the designers of all these beautiful Actually, Rania Osman joined us. Ms. Rania Osman, the head of department. Rania, we are getting some feedbacks until the other session closes. And we have received very positive feedbacks from all our participants. They are happy with the conference, with the content. So until the session closes.
اسمحي لي حضرتك اقول حاجه؟
اتفضل.
طيب انا اسفه، انا هتكلم بالعربي عشان خاطر ما ياخدنيش التعبير.
اكيد.
أنا بشكر كل عقل وكل دماغ اشترك في المؤتمر ده. أنا قبل ما أجي المؤتمر كان عندي بعض مخاوف، وكنت حاسة إن أنا لوحدي في القصة بتاعة الذكاء الاصطناعي سواء كان مع أو ضد. النهاردة أنا فخورة إن أنا في مصر، فخورة إن أنا في مكتبة الإسكندرية، وفخورة أكتر إن أنا في قارة أفريقيا، لأن كون إن يكون في جيش كامل بيقعد يفكر من أعلى ومن أذكى الناس علشان خاطر يشوفوا إزاي إن إحنا هنتعامل مع الموجة اللي جاية. فأنا بشكركم جدا جدا جدا، وأتمنى إن أنا يعني أقدر مش قادرة أوفي شكركم قد إيه أنا اتعلمت النهاردة، وتعلمت إزاي في المشاركة في المؤتمر ده، وأتمنى إن كل الناس تقدر تتعلم زي ما إحنا اتعلمنا من حضراتكم، وإن يبقى في إضافة للأجيال اللي جاية. بشكركم كلكم. شكرا.
شكرا. Any other comments? أنا
عايزة تروح.
أنا
خلاص
يعني I'm so happy that I reached this moment. أنا سعيدة إن أنا وصلت للنقطة دي.
I do not believe that.
I don't believe.
There is no conference.
The first day of the conference, I wrote on Facebook as a status, finally, we are 14th of October. I've been waiting for this day since 2 years. Dr. Dina, you would like to add something?
Yeah, thank you, Mawa. I will request that when this conference is going to happen in Ghana, the two of us from Ghana here who have seen the wonderful planning, we should be included in the planning committee so that we will advise our people from Ghana who were not able to come to see what is here, that this is what was done in Alexandria, Egypt. so that they will do something better or they build on it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's just a suggestion if you include us in the planning committee.
Yes, actually, when Dr. Moyo will come, we can tell him this feedback. And also, Dr. Moyo, I think he has asked us to have meetings with the coming organizer to share our experiences with them, and I believe that they will do a great job. Actually, conferences organized in Ghana are very successful, so I believe that they will do something that will be very, very successful. So,
صراحة يعني احنا في مكتبة اسكندرية عندنا دايما فرق عمل متميز، وبالأخص قسم التواصل الدولي تحت إدارة الأستاذة رانيا عثمان، هي قاعدة معانا اهو. إدارتنا متميزة جدا، بتعمل حاجات مختلفة في قطاع المكتبات. يمكن في حاجات متعارف عليها طبعا متميزة زي خدمات الجمهور أو الفهرسة والتصنيف الخاصة بأساس المهنة، لكن الإدارة إدارة مؤسسات المعلومات مختلفة، بتعمل تواصل دولي، بتعمل تدريب مهني، دبلومات مهنية، في أقسام فعلا متميزة في الإدارة دي. وإحنا في التواصل الدولي الحقيقة بنعمل حاجات متميزة، وأنا فخورة جدا بالتيم اللي معايا الحقيقة، دايما عند توقعاتي، وهم very skilled، متميزين جدا، صامدين زي ما انتم شايفين لاخر وقت، ومهام صعبه جدا ممكن تكون عليهم، بس الحقيقه بيحققوها وبينجحوا فيها، وبقول لهم برافو وبوجه لهم تحيه. برافو برافو برافو. رانيا, you want to say something before the closing?
هو أنا أكتر حد ممكن يعني يبقى للآخر، يعني زي ما بيقولوا أنتظر للآخر. شهادتي هتكون مجروحة، لأنه في الآخر فريق العمل مش محتاج حد يقول فيه مدح ولا أي كلام، هم شغلهم باين، يعني زي ما بيقولوا الشغل عنوان كل مؤسسة. فلما بتخش مؤسسة ناجحة بتشوف فريق العمل عامل ايه، بتشوف كل العناصر اللي تخليك تحس ان لما يحصل مؤتمر، المؤتمر هيبقى ناجح، لما هيعملوا ايفنت ناجح. فتكامل العناصر دي هو اللي يخلينا نشوف المؤتمر بالشكل ده. مش جديد، مش اول مره، احنا كل ايفنت بنيجي في الاخر ونقول برافو. لا، هو برافو ده لان هو تكامل كبير، وفريق عمل مش بيشتغل النهارده، بيشتغل بقالهم كتير. كل ايفنت بيتعلموا منه، فبيكون اللي بعديه احسن. الايفنت ده يمكن بالعكس احنا اكتر ناس، لو هم بيقولوا ان احنا بنحاول طول الوقت اننا نعمل سبورت، قد ما بنعمل سبورت بنعمل كتير، بنعمل لهم تاف تايم زي ما بيقولوا كتير، بيبقى وقت صعب ان احنا بنحطهم تحت ستريس كتير، بنطلب كلاريفيكيشنز لحاجات كتير، وانا عارفه قد ايه ده بيبقى صعب، لان الواحد وهو في مكان معين ومتحمس لحاجته بيبقى شايفها من انجل غير لما انا ابقى في انتو بوزيشن ان انا هتحاسب على كل حاجه، فببقى شايفه الشكل بشكل اخر. دفاعهم عن شغلهم كان قوي، فخلينا كتير من الحاجات اقتنعنا. يعني وجهات النظر بتتعرض، بس انا دايما بحب اسمع الراي الاخر، حتى لو انا مش مقتنعه بتراجع. كتير بيقنعوني بصراحه. ودي نقطة مهمة، لأن لو أنت مش مقتنع بشغلك ومؤمن بيه مش هتعرف تقنع اللي قدامك أبداً. فكتير ممكن يبقى عندنا تصور، تخوف. كل ما الواحد برضو بيبقى عنده مسؤوليات أكبر بيبقى التخوف أكبر، غير الحماس اللي نفسي يفضلوا يحافظوا عليه. زمان أول ما جيت المكتبة من سنة، خليها من سنة أول حاجة اتقالت لي في أول انترفيو لأول بوزيشن: بليز كيب ذا جلو. الجلو اللي في العين ده لو فضل معاكي انت هتبقي في مكان تاني. فضلت الكلمة دي معايا سنين. أحسن حاجة في الفريق ده إن هم عندهم الجلو ده، عندهم العين اللي بتبص لقدام، مهما بيجي بريشر، مهما بيجي ضغط، هم باصين على التارجت بتاعهم. بيحصل كتير ستريس، بس أنا عايز ده. فطول ما انا باصص على الهدف بتاعي مفيش اي حاجه ممكن تاثر عليا. دي نقطه التميز اللي يمكن انا عندي فرق عمل مختلفه، بس الفريق ده مميز بالجزء ده. مهما زادت الضغوط اقتناعهم بعملهم وبوجهه نظرهم بتخلينا نتراجع حتى لو عندنا تحفظات، وهم عارفين يعني كتير واحنا ما بنسكتش الصراحه. بس keep the glow بجد، يعني خلي الشايني ايز دي تفضل موجوده على طول، تفضل. انا عايزه الايفنت الجاي النجاح ده يكون قده 10 مرات. دايما بقول نجاحي جزء كبير منه هو الفريق العمل اللي معايا، من غيرهم ما كنتش هبقى موجوده ولا ادارتي كانت هتكبر. النهارده انا بتكلم على اداره قويه بايفنتس كتير عملناها خلال السنه دي، يمكن هما كان ليهم كذا ايفنت، ده مش الاولاني. كل ايفنت بيمهد لنجاح اللي وراه. فالحمد لله زي ما بدانا السنه ان شاء الله ننهيها بايفنت يعني ممتاز زي ده، والسنه الجايه يكون عندنا احسن واحسن. ولو قصرنا في شيء احنا بنحب نعرف الفيدباك بتاعكم، مش يعني مش بنشكر بعض وبنقول كلام وخلاص، بس احنا فعلا بنتعلم. فيا رب نكون قدرنا نوصل الرساله، قدرنا نكون واجهه محترمه لبلدنا، لان نسخه انها تكون في مصر ويكون في متحدثين باللغه العربيه بالمستوى ده شيء محترم جدا. لجنه علميه هايله لازم اشكرهم، احمد طبعا دكتور احمد منهم، وحقيقي عملوا مجهود كبير. يعني هو عنده حاجات كتير وسايبها وموجود معانا، مش هو بس، كل واحد في اللجنه العلميه. النهارده دكتور ايمن جاي، يعني حقيقي كل الناس جاي من القاهره علشان يكون معانا، ده نجاح وحرص اننا على قد واحنا بنقرا الابستراكتس من البدايه يمكن كنا بنتناقش فيها، وبعد كده واحنا بنقرا البيبرز احنا عايزين نشوف الباحث. فان لما يعني الواحد شاف كتير، بس ان انا اكون في مؤتمر وابقى مرتبط بالورقه العلميه اللي هيناقشها الباحث، ده نجاح لينا قبل ما يكون نجاح للباحث، لاننا كنا حريصين ان الباحث اللي يجي هنا يكون قد مكتبه اسكندريه وقد افريقيا ويكون واجهه لبلده. فشكرا ليكم جدا انكم كنتوا معانا للاخر وسهرناكم معانا.
لا ودلوقتي لا والله هو الافورت كان فعلا، يعني الموضوع كان صعب جدا. احنا كنا لجنه كبيره، وكان حتى التصور بتاع ان البيبر الواحده في 5 بيبصوا عليها وفي 3 في الاخر بيديسايد مين اللي يطلع ومين اللي ما يطلعش. فالموضوع كان كتير يعني، وكانوا هنا يعني في المكتبه كانوا دايما عاوزين الحاجه تبقى انونيمس، ما اعرفش الباحث ده منين او اسمه ايه او تفاصيله ازاي. فبيجي لي اكسل شيت كده في عباره عن تايتلز وابستراكت، وانا ايفالويت الابستراكت ده مره واثنين، ولو في كومنت ويرجع تاني. الموضوع كان هيكتك، بس يعني النتيجه بتاعته زي ما استاذه رانيا قالت دلوقتي فعلا كانت نتيجه عظيمه جدا. وبجد هم تعبوا معانا جدا، رانيا ومها مع حفظ الالقاب. فعلا الموضوع ما كانش سهل. احنا كنا لجنه من اكتر من دوله في اكتر من تخصص، وكلنا ان احنا نتقابل فيرتشوالي لحد ما نبقى موجودين هنا في المؤتمر ده ما كانش سهل جدا. ومره ما اتكلمني التليفون ما بيبعتش الايميل للحاجه بتيجي على السبام ونقعد مستنيه. الموضوع كان لطيف جدا، ولكن في الاخر الحمد لله الموضوع طلع بشكل كويس جدا. لا احنا كنا كتير، بس كل بيبر يعني احنا اتقسمت على كذا ثيم، وكل بيبر بتعدي نفس البيبرز دي بتعدي على اكتر حد عشان يبقى الموضوع حيادي.
ده حقيقي.
يعني انا النهارده عندي يعني عشان يبقوا عارفين واخدين الفيدباك مظبوط، فنفس البيبر بتعدي على كوميتي، وبعد كده هم بيعملوا مش عارف كنتوا بتعملوها ازاي، بس بيجمعوا الدرجات بتاعتنا كلنا وياخد الافرج ويقول ساعتها ولا لا. فما كانش قرار منفرد او فلان بس اللي يقول، لا هم كانوا عشان يجمعوا مننا الداتا دي ويبداوا يعملوا لها ايفالويشن. الموضوع ما كانش سهل.
Let's talk about the evaluation process. I will talk in English and then I will talk in Arabic. The evaluation process, as Dr. Ahmed said, it was that we received the abstract and it is evaluated by 3 jury members according to criteria and a certain rate. And then it was anonymous. Even the abstracts that were submitted in Arabic, we requested to have the same abstract in English. So the evaluation language was in English. So the jury member, he doesn't know this paper will be presented in any language. And then our team, and I wished Marwa Saif was here. She's in the other session, because she's the one who did all the job. She calculates the rates and see if the paper is over 3-member jury, it's accepted by 2, so the paper is accepted. If it's rejected by 2, so it's rejected. And if it's if there are some feedbacks, so she collected all of this and she got the final result. And then we sent to all the participant the result, whether there are comments, modifications to be done, the paper is accepted with revision or rejected. And then we requested the full paper, and the full paper have been through the same process. And we took in this since December 2023 until May 2024 to finalize, to receive the abstracts, and then the evaluation, and then the notification of acceptance, and then the evaluation of the full paper. And also it's worth mentioning that we have 2 journals who will make special editions for this conference, so the papers will be published, and this is also a great addition. I will say it in Arabic. البيبرز عدت بالتحكيم ان هي كل ابستراكت كان بيتم تحكيمه من قبل 3 محكمين من خلال كرايتيريا معينه، بياخد جريد معين، وبعدين زميلتنا مروه سيف كانت بتجمع الجريدز دي وبتشوف البيبر دي مثلا اتقبلت من 2 جوري ممبر او اترفضت من 2 جوري ممبر، او بحيث ان احنا نقرر الستاتس النهائي، وبعدين بنبعت اشعار القبول او الرفض، وبعدين بناخد الفول بيبر، والفول بيبر بتعدي بنفس البروسيس لحد ما وصلنا للمحتوى اللي شكل المؤتمر. ده حاجه اشتغلنا عليها من ديسمبر 2023. ديدلاين كان قبول الابحاث بعد ما مدينا كذا مره عشان الناس كانت مهتمه جدا، كان في مايو، وبعدين كان في اشعار قبول في يوليو، وبعدين كان في استقبال الابحاث الكامله، وكان في تحكيمها فكان برضو جزء كبير جدا وشغل كبير جدا اتعمل في الموضوع دوت بالتعاون بقى مع اللجنه العلميه اللي برضو كانت متعاونه جدا جدا الصراحه. وزي ما دكتور احمد حتى كان احيانا بيجي لنا اعداد زياده عن اللي هم عايزين يحكموه، طب ممكن معلش تحكموا ده كمان، طب ممكن كده. كل الناس كانت متعاونه جدا معانا، وقدرنا نوصل للمحتوى ده بس. ما عنديش ميعاد واضح، يعني بعد المؤتمر كده هنقدر ان احنا نتواصل بقى مع الاوثرز يعني، ونبلغهم هيبقى في بوك اوف ابستراكتس. الابستراكتس هي اللي هتتجمع في كتاب وهتتنشر. ما اقدرش ادي استيميت تايم الصراحه، صعب ان انا ادي استيميت تايم او اقول هيبقى جاهز في خلال قد كده او في الميعاد الفلاني. صعب ان انا اعمل ده خاصه في الوقت الحالي. يمكن يوم الاحد يبقى عندي اجابه، بس النهارده انا ما عنديش اجابه الصراحه. اوكي، انا I need to know the other session اخبارها ايه؟
ما خلصوش. طب احنا
مش عارف
احنا نعمل ختام هم بيقولوا
ونبقى نحكي لهم
بقى احنا هنعمل ايه. مش هو يبقى في الماي ثياتر؟
هنبقى هنا. لا هنبقى هنا.
يعني هم اللي هيجوا. احنا قاعدين بقى. شغالين الفيلم.
طيب we'll take 10 minutes rest until they join us.
ده هم ناموا تقريبا. انا انجزت بشكل غير
انت عظيم. احنا كنا عايزين نسخه ثانيه منك هناك. خلصوا؟
اوكي. طب خير.
The last session, the very last session of the whole conference. Well, here comes the closing session of ICIL Africa 2024. Thank you very much for your presence, for your participation, for all the efforts you have deployed to come to Bibliotheca Alexandrina and to Egypt. Actually, Ms. Dina Youssef will start the closing session, and then we will have Dr. Moyo after this. Thank you very much.
So I would invite all who are going to speak. يعني خلاص, it's the end of the day. Everybody, let's make it casual, and let me invite them all. So let me invite Dr. Mathew, Dr. Moyo. So only both of us will talk.
Yes.
So maybe he can catch up with me if I missed something. So, finally, after 3 days, really, it's very sad and hard for me to say that we are ending this lovely conference. I got to know so many friends. We became like a family. We lived so many nice times together. I enjoyed every and single session and every and single lecture and the paper and the contributions and the workshops and the interaction from all the participants. You were all so lovely. And having you in Alexandria and that you join us at this conference was really meant a lot for all of us. And it was the best reward for the team who worked hard on setting this conference. And let me tell you, they have been working for 1 whole year to have everything set in a proper way and in a way that would suit you and meet your expectation. I hope you enjoyed the conference. We are very open for any feedback, positive or negative feedback, so we always encourage your feedback for any improvement and enhancement to our work. So, before I go to the thanking and appreciation to everyone who worked on this conference, let me first give you small feedback on some of the recommendations that the team got gathered from the sessions and from the interaction from the participants. So we will also share them with you on email, but I will only mention some of the recommendations, and please, if you found some recommendations that were not mentioned, send them by email to the organizing committee, and they will add them to the final report of the conference. So the general recommendations included some major points, like libraries should adopt eco-friendly practices and promote green information literacy. And we saw many very interesting interventions, and the last one was very funny from from our colleague Ahmed Sharqawi. And it was really interesting. I got to know some information that helped me a lot and will help me improve some of the practices that we do at the library. One more thing is information literacy and media literacy and the battle against disinformation, misinformation, and working with the young, with the youth, and working with the children on education and understanding how to evaluate the data and AI outputs, and teach the users how to identify fake and misinformation. This is also something very important, and we saw so many of our eminent speakers covering this matter, and it was very useful also. One more thing was in Africa, the impact of information literacy, and we saw Brenda mentioned the divide and the injustice concerning the difference between the global south and the global north, and the differences of information literacy between the two. One of the recommendations was also to encourage the integration of AI tools. And this is, as librarians, one of the things that we really care about, because we provide what others don't have in their houses. So one of the main things, the tools of AI, especially in research and in studying, this is very important. And we are also working on that with Mrs. Rania Osman. She is working on that with different institutions so that we can apply the services and help the researchers here in Alexandria to use the AI tools in their researches. One last point was the digitization. In conclusion, digitization and information library involves converting physical resources into digital formats. It's more or less about preservation and how many resources do you keep so that you keep enough data, don't waste the data, don't waste the resources, because this is the core of any AI repository that will be used and can be used in the future. Some participants also added some recommendations, like more interdisciplinary approach to researching the concerns around digital inclusion of graying populations. I hope I could use the interpreters telling me what this means, but this is what they gathered from the participants. More research needed on practical and instructional approaches for endorsing digital literacy in older adults. Engage stakeholders, local governments, institutions, and NGOs, community leaders to align project objectives with community priorities to ensure local buy-in. Make a law for public libraries, allowing them to make their work and serve the users in the best way. And I believe this mainly talks about copyright limitations and exceptions for libraries and archives. And this is an initiative that AfLIA has been working on for so many years. And it's finding a strong battle. It's fighting a strong battle here in the Middle East and North Africa because of the domination of publishers and their power over the library and information institutions. Encourage publishing in local languages to make real work on ground. And we talked a lot about the Arabic content and how we professionals need to improve and add to the Arabic content and have enough content to help us with our researches. Advocate, and one of the main things that I also liked about this Arabic content was the session of the sponsors. They had real nice projects working on this in practice. Work on enhancing the Arabic content on the internet, training librarians on copyright and IP fluency and capacity building endeavor. So these were all the recommendations in general, the general recommendations, and also the recommendations gathered from the participants. Let me share with you some of the statistics for the participation of this event, which is like a sum up just to tell you. We received, submitted were 80 abstracts, because people are complaining about the long day, and actually we were trying to have everyone presented in this conference, and we had to squeeze it that way and work on the parallel sessions, and this is why we are doing this, because we had so many abstracts submitted for this conference, and they were really good. So the accepted abstracts were 72 abstracts. The paper presented in the conference were 45 papers. The registrants were 270. Number of attendees were 190 because we had online registration, so some of the participants joined us from other countries. We have participants from Cameroon, Chad, Congo, Côte d'Ivoire, Ghana, Kuwait, Lithuania, Nigeria, Norway, South Africa, Turkey, Uganda, United Arab Emirates, United Kingdom, United States of America, Zimbabwe, and of course, Egypt. So that was shortly an insight on the recommendations and some of the statistics of the conference. And I hope you enjoyed the conference. And let me, at the end, thank my dear colleagues who worked on the conference. They organized it and worked it with all their effort, and they tried their best. The Department of Mrs. Rania Osman, Department of Information Institutions and Professional Development. Sorry, it's the third day of 3 very long days. So thank you, Mrs. Rania Osman. Thank you, Mrs. Rania Sha'rawi, the head of the section for international networking. Maha, she's the head of BA Information for Africa. Silwan. And Amira, I don't want to, Marwa and Marwa. Heba, she's the tallest, but I always forget her. Ayman, yes, Ayman is taking tomorrow the group for a nice tour in Alexandria. I hope you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy talking in French all the time because he's fluent in French. So, and I cannot forget my dear team of events and marketing who did a marvelous, marvelous job. Thank you. The team is led by Mrs. Inji Talat and the team, the amazing team, Hajar, Marwa, Sarah, Yasmin, Ahmed Ghazi, Dalia, Nermin, Mariam, Mai. No, still, Anna, one by one. Okay. Noor, Rana. As if you will remember any of these names when you get back home. But really, they're a lovely team. They work hardly. They stay till very late at night, working and trying to prepare everything in a way that you find it suitable to you. Of course, I cannot forget my dear colleague Basim, who did all the media coverage, and maybe his work is not directly with you, but he is the mirror of what we do here at this conference to the media, which is a very important part. And thank you, Basim. Thanks to our dear interpreters who worked really hard. I can feel that you stayed a very long day. You maybe found some of the speakers who speak quickly like me. I know you have been facing so many challenges. So this is what those who want my team that I want to thank. I also want to thank the volunteers. I can't thank them enough. Yeah, really, we love you all, and they give us hope that the new generation has very good potentials. So this is about my team, and let me thank the other team, the media team, the conference center team, the audiovisual team, the security, the finance, the engineering who prepared the exhibition. So we have actually a network here at the library. Each has a job and they do it perfectly, and I thank them all. I cannot thank all of them. Maybe I forgot some of them, but they are all, they all know that they are dear to us, and we really appreciate their work. So at the end, I want to thank you all, and I want to see you again. I hope you felt that the library is your second home, or your first home, I don't know. So feel free to come at any time. You have so many connections, you meet so many friends. Keep the friendship and keep the network, and let's work together, and hopefully we can really achieve some of the points and some of the recommendations that we got out of this conference. Thank you. Now it's you. Did I take all the...
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dina. Thank you so much. It's indeed quite sad that suddenly the conference has come to an end. And I hope these are shared sentiments with you. But let me say, on behalf of ISO Africa Standing Committee and our institutions, the Northwest University and the University of Pretoria in South Africa, we are really humbled by the support that we got from everyone here. In fact, we sampled some selected feedback this afternoon, and some of the comments I'll share with you here. The facilities were quite amazing. The technologies, we were quite impressed. The level of participation from the youth to seasoned librarians, seasoned researchers. I was saying to Dina during lunch, I have not seen that in quite a number of years, where we have very seasoned colleagues from the profession coming to join a conference. We were quite humbled to see all those seasoned researchers and librarians who joined us during this conference. And of course, the work of our interpreters here, we were quite impressed. The security, we were quite secure throughout the conference. And of course, the diversity and quality of presentations. It was really amazing. Whether it was in Arabic or English, it was quite amazing. I'm sure the 3 journals that we identified for the proceedings of this conference will be quite pleased by the quality of the research output. Thank you so much for everyone who presented, and we're looking forward to receiving your final outputs so that it can be published, and hopefully it can further contribute to what Dr. Clarence and his colleague, Dr. Karen, are working on in terms of pushing information literacy to a mature discipline. I also want to then let you know of the next things in terms of our sister conferences. I was looking for Serap, but looks like she's not part of us this evening. But as we spoke yesterday, she informed us that the next European conference on information literacy will take place in Hamburg, that is Germany, next year in 2025. The theme and dates, we are yet to be informed by the organizing committee. Then in terms of the next ICU, the International Conference on Information Literacy, that is the 2026 edition. It will take place, as we have already indicated, in Ghana, and the specific venue and also dates they are yet to share with us. But normally this happens between September and October, depending on the weather conditions in that particular country. When we were negotiating with Maha here and her team, they told us that October is the best month to be in Alexandria. So we are quite excited to be here this time of the year.
And maybe the available halls.
Yes. So we hope to see you all again in 2025 in Germany. Then after Germany, we come back, we go to West Africa in Ghana. Please, let's encourage our institutions, our libraries, our librarians to take interests in this exciting subject of information literacy and join us in Ghana. Right, we already got the recommendations and resolutions that came out of some of the proceedings here, and we really appreciate those that made contributions to those resolutions. And as ISO Africa, we will also take time to review those recommendations so that we can push them through to the relevant institutions who must implement some of the recommendations from this conference. Right, I think that makes the end of my few remarks. And I'm told I should say Shakran Jazlan.
Shukran Gazilan.
Yes, Shakran.
Yes, Shukran Gazilan.
Shukran Jazilan. Siyabonga, bye Danki. Thank you, Bibliotheca, and thank you, ISO Africa. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dina. Thank you very much, Dr. Moyo. Actually, at the beginning of this day, Dr. Moyo asked me if we can have a little display of some photos that have been taken. And the amazing marketing team has worked in this in few hours. Wow. They have finished this in few hours. So let's see what they have prepared for us. Personally, I didn't see it. I will watch it now with you.
It's supposed to be surprises.
For the marketing team, for this nice surprise, and for all what they have done during the conference. And then, last but not least, We have someone very important that we should acknowledge in this conference, which his efforts were very significant since the very beginning. He was always here for us, giving advices, giving help. He was member of the Standing Committee of ICIL Africa, co-chair of it, member of the Scientific Committee. He evaluated lots of abstracts. We've been sending him emails, asking him for advices, and he was responding immediately all the time. He volunteered in many things in ICIL Africa. Dr. Sabello, thank you very much for all what you have done. Can you please join us at the stage?
Let's help him.
Thank you for your efforts. Thank you for everything that you've done.
Congratulations.
Okay, my pleasure. Dr. Sabello.
Oh, wow. And thanks to the photographer for the lovely photographers who have.
We have just four certificates to give to.
There's one more thing. And we forgot Muhammad Goma, who did the design
yes.
of the
awards.
The shields and the awards.
Yes, yes. We have final things, certificate of acknowledgement for the standing committee members who are present with us here and would like them to join us here at the stage. So, Mr. Maropen Ramabina, please.
Yes, congratulations and thank you for your efforts. Thank you.
No, no. Professor Serap is here.
Thank you.
She's not here? Okay, we'll keep her certificate with us. Yeah. Okay, and Dr. Judith, can you join us on the stage? ممكن تبقى برا. Okay. Dr. Brenda, also we can have a collective photo. We can have a collective photo of the standing committee, please, Mr. Maropen, Dr. Sabello. Can you join us for a collective photo?
Where is your smile?
طب أعمل إيه؟
يلا 1 second بس شعره.
And we can also add the others by Photoshop.
Thank you. Thank you.